Welcome back. I'm your host, Darnell Jackson. In this crypto report, we're going to be talking about 3 reasons to sell now. But first, make sure you subscribe to your favorite channel on YouTube, Darnell Jackson Crypto. Shout out to all the subscribers. Okay, make sure you share this video with your favorite family on crypto because it's going to be controversial. I'm going to be talking about something that is not discussed enough, and that is why and when you should sell, especially when the market is in a crash. I'm going to talk about 3 reasons why you should sell your crypto. Number 1, the number 1 reason why you should sell your crypto right now. At any given time, and I'm saying right now, meaning this video applies to any time in the future when the market has crashed like Bitcoin has in the last week or month, really. Bitcoin was up to 69 and has hit 45,000. Anytime Bitcoin loses a big chunk like that, you want to consider this question people are going to be asking. Should I sell? Here's your answer. The first thing you should consider on selling is, are you going to avoid further losses? Back to this Bitcoin chart. First thing I want to do is give a shout out to Crypto Wendy O. She was the first YouTuber that I heard mention that she sold. I think she may have sold around the 69,000 or 60,000 level. For this example, let's just say she sold at 65. If she did, she could come back down here at 45 and buy that same Bitcoin. That is the masterful way to play the game. So that's the first reason why you should sell, because you believe the price is going down. Now, Crypto Wendy O, I don't think she made a big deal about her selling. I don't think she made a big video about it. I did hear her mention it when she was on BitBoy's channel as a guest. But the point remains. If you think the market's going down, if you really believe due to your research that things are going to crash, that's the first reason why you should sell, to avoid further losses. Remember, the first rule in investing is to not lose your money. The first thing you're trying to do is to keep the money you got. You're trying to grow it, not lose it. So let's go to number 2. The number 2 reason why you should sell now. Number 2, I got to jump over to an article. Very interesting, very good article over here by Mark Holbert on Market Watch. He's talking about losing stocks now is a smart tax move. And he says that buying them back before January is even smarter. Can you understand what's happening right now? Mark Holbert is talking about why it makes sense to go ahead and sell losers and then buy them back. I'm not a tax professional. I am not a financial advisor. I am also not a medical doctor. I'm also not an astronaut. These are 4 things that I am not. So you need to take that into consideration and ask some of these individuals for their professional opinion. I don't know if you need to ask an astronaut about your crypto portfolio or not. Maybe you need to ask your accountant. Maybe you need to ask a financial professional. Maybe you need to ask all 3. But the point I'm here to make is that booking a loss could be beneficial for your taxes. All of a sudden, you lose big money because you were a Cardano fan, right? Let's pull up the Cardano chart. You were a Cardano fan. And what that means is you took a beating. You got beat repeatedly. You got bludgeoned at times. And in the end, you were actually bludgeoned. You were beaten repeatedly. You were beaten consistently and repeatedly. And then in the end, when the beating seemed to ease up, you got bludgeoned. And you were knocked unconscious. And when you lost that 30%, you're bloodied, you woke up from being unconscious, and you've been robbed. What do? Well, you can at least sell, and at least you got a 30% loss that you can use with your taxes. Potentially. Allegedly. Verify it with your tax accountant. Verify it with your CPA. But that is really the core of what Mark's talking about. And then he says going back and buying them back before January is even smarter. So make sure you get an appointment with your tax professional and ask them about how this could make sense. Now, the buying back part, I don't know, after you took a beating, I'm going to talk a little bit about that here in a second. So that's reason number one why you should sell now, to avoid losing more. Let's go to that's number two is the tax benefit. The number two reason why you should sell now is to lock in those losses and offset gains. Because remember, you could have some gains. You could be up crazy. And if you book that loss, you can offset some of the taxes that you owe. All right. Make sure you double check that with your CPA. Okay. Now, for the number three reason, the number three reason why you should sell now. Now, remember, apply this to any time the market crashes like 30%. The number three reason why you should sell, I need to go to my visual aid. I got to go to my visual aid to explain this to you. I'm not going to be able to explain this without my visual aid. The number three reason why you should sell now is, shout out to Invest Answers on YouTube. You need to switch to the faster horse. You see that? That's where you need to switch to. You need to switch to the faster horse. That is the third reason why you should sell now. All right? Let's look at this one more time. Your old portfolio is the other car. You're in the new car. You got to get where you're going faster, don't you? That's why you got to switch. That's why you got to switch to the faster horse. That is the metaphor that Invest Answers always uses. All right. So let me jump over to the chart so I can explain to you what I'm talking about. Let's just go back to the Cardano example. You were an ADA fan and you got beat down. You were in that slower car. You've already lost the money. So now what are you going to do? Why would you want to come back into the race with a car that you know is slower? If you look at the rebound by Cardano, look at how close to horizontal this recovery is. It's not 90 degrees. It's not going crazy back like that. It's very sleepy. Now let's compare that to another level 1 Solana. And you can see it spikes up here. It's got some pizzazz with its recovery. Overall, a more aggressive angle than Solana. So that means given time, it's going to make more money. And that's what we're trying to do. Let me give you a better example. Let's go down here to what's been on fire. This is the beauty of these crashes, is you get to really vet the coins that are going to give you the returns when there's a crash. Look at the action with Mana. When it dipped down to 283, it popped right back up. When it crashed down here, look at the angle. Look at the angle of the recovery. Now, is it going to keep on going forever? Nothing does. The point is, it's a faster, much faster horse out of the recovery. Imagine if you were able to get Decentraland. Imagine if you were able to get some Mana anywhere around here. Imagine you could have got some at 323. You'd already be up substantially. So this is the #1 reason, as my phone dies. This is the #3 reason why you should sell right now. Is because you need to switch to a faster horse. Sticking around to that faster horse isn't going to get you anywhere. At this point in time, I want to thank you for liking this video. If you didn't like this video, make sure you share it with somebody who will. Until next time, peace.